Hey, what's up, guys? So I just got home from work, and I told myself that I would do vlogs for situations that pretty much need to be talked about, and I got a situation that definitely needs to be talked about. So um, I got a new job, and I'm not gonna tell you where, but if you follow me on Twitter, then you probably already know. But I love this job. I absolutely love this job. I get more hours, I get benefits and all that good stuff. And so, I'm set. I'm good. I'm trying to get my car next month. Like, I'm good. No strings attached. But the issue is that the story gets really messy. You know, it gets really messy because it's a really popular store, so it gets really busy, really really fast. And um and so the place gets really messy, and so we have to stay late to clean it up. Now we close at 9, and for the little bit of people that are left in there, that's about 15 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes. So we don't actually close exactly until 9:30, and in that time, pretty much we have to clean up and try to get the place back in order for the next day. Now, I it's retail. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna tell you that much. It's retail, so I knew, what we was getting into when I took this job. I knew, you know, the the extra that comes with it. Like, it's not a big deal. I knew that I would be out there every day, so I'd be staying till 12 o'clock at night. But what I made clear is that I ride a bus. I do not drive yet. I will be driving in a month, but right now I take a bus, and it's just how it is. It is what it is. Not everyone has a car, not everyone has that opportunity or the money to get a car. So I'm not going to penalize anybody or feel like feel bad because I have to go home. But this story is not even about me. It's more about a fellow associate of mine. I am a sales lead. I'm gonna say that too. I'm a sales lead, so I am ahead of a few people, um, in ranking pretty much. And so my manager, she is one of the people, and I've noticed this. This is my first week of work, so I don't have to make, I'm not making an issue or really put my opinion out there because for one, I just walked in here. Who am I to be like, you do this, I'm not going to do all that. But I really wanted to, I really noticed that she keeps people there. From what I remember one told me like the latest they've ever stayed was 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:30, and I'm not gonna lie, in my mind, I'm like, what? Like 1:30? Are you serious? Like that's kind of steep, yo. Like I understand the story is messy, but that's okay. I mean, okay, whatever. And there's about maybe 30 plus people, 30 plus, and I say plus because she's hiring more people, 30 plus people that work in the store. And I'm like, okay, so, I'm pretty sure they understand the rules. They understand that, they have to stay a little late to be like the place cleaned up. That's cool. Um, and I feel like now, when I worked at Aeropostale, when the place we did as much as we can for as long as we can, and then the rest will be pretty much tomorrow, or pretty much left till the next day. Um, Friday and Saturdays we had to get the place cleaned up. Friday we had to get the place cleaned up. Saturday, we did it. It's gonna get messy, and then Sunday, since we got off at exactly 6, and since I'm saying that we got off at 6, it's a Sunday, we would use that time to get the stuff cleaned up, and so we be out there. During the week, it doesn't really get that busy, so the latest I've ever stayed during the week will probably be like probably 11:30, which is normal. Maybe 10:30, which is normal as well. Also, um, I knew what I was getting into. I knew it. But pretty much what I'm getting into, I'm rambling. Pretty much, tonight we had about 7 people closing. I'm in that 7, and 5 of them drive. They whip. All right, they have whips. All right, Me and this one dude don't. His name, I'm not putting his name out there, but the fact remains is that we were there. This one dude. This isn't about me. Now, I'm make that clear. This is not even about me. Like I'm good on my own 2 feet. I'm good. But this dude now he takes a bus. All right. He lives. I'm not gonna lie. He lives pretty far. I know the location. I'm not put the location, but he lives pretty far. So yeah, he lives really far. He lives pretty far, right? And from that, it's probably like maybe 30 to 40 minutes away from the store that we work at. And he also has a second job. And just yesterday, we were there till like 12. No, we were there till we were there till like 12. And he was late for a second job because he was supposed to be there at like I don't know maybe 10 or 11, and we didn't get out until 12. Like, and I know it's because I took my last bus is at 12:16, so I know that we left at 12. And he was late and he was running and blah 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 blah. Here's what I say, and then tonight he had no way of getting home. Like pretty much, he had no way of getting home, and the manager didn't seem like she was empathetic about it. Now, no shade on my manager. I love her. She's so nice. She's really cool. But I feel like you have to have some type of empathy when it comes to situations like this. Right? Now, she talked to me once about this. She said that she didn't feel it was fair that people should have to stay and other people get to leave. And she gave me a situation about some girl who had to go to school the next day. Now, here's what I feel about that. Now, she told me the story. She told me about the story about this girl who said she had school next day, so she had to leave. Now, nowhere in that story did she say that she didn't have a way of getting home. So therefore, she would have had to stay. Now, I didn't know what time it was, but like real talk, I understand that situation. But here's the situation now: is it's not no, it's not fair that he gets to leave and everyone has to stay and clean up. I get that, but it's not fair that when you eventually finish cleaning up, you guys get to leave but he has to stay because he has no way of getting home. It's not fair. And I know with me, if I'm closing, we're leaving. Like the latest we'll ever stay is 12 o'clock. Real talk, because I have to get home. I don't drive. I think I've made that clear. I don't drive. Now, he pretty much was going to call his friend, and I hope to God he got home on. Okay, I'm home now because I told her I'm leaving. Like real talk, I told her I'm leaving. So I hope he got home. But he pretty much said he had to call a friend and come pick him up. And like I don't think that's fair that he should inconvenience his friend to come pick him up. And I told you he was far, so it's kind of like, ugh. Um, but I feel like common sense, people. This is where common sense steps in, right? Now, if this guy's been here for a while, why are you scheduling him to close? Why are you scheduling him to close so much? All right. Now, he knew the deal. He know, like, yes, he knew what the deal was when he took this job. He knew that there would be times we'll be closing. But I feel like to avoid a problem like this, don't put him to closing that much. At least give him one weekend where he's not closing. And I think that that's fair among anybody is to ration out who closes on weekends and who doesn't. And I think that that's just a big problem solver in my opinion. All right, but when you have 7 people here, 7 people, and 2 people, me being one of those two who has to leave. I don't think that's asking for too much. You have 5 damn people. You being one of the 5, you can get the rest of the stuff done. If we're willing to stay till like, if we're willing to stay till 12 o'clock, 11:30, 12 o'clock, till at least 11:30, and then you guys for the next hour and a half finish the rest, if we're not lollygagging, if we're not on the phone, we're not listening to our music, talking it up, chatting it up, about like talking that, I don't see why that's too much to ask for. Cause I don't, and I really feel bad, and I'm going to talk to him about this tomorrow because I feel bad that I didn't speak up for him. I should have. I should have said that he needs to go too, and I didn't. So I really feel bad about that, and I'm definitely going to talk to him about that. But I was really just like I was really upset because I felt like there should be a balance with this. There should be a balance. And I'm new to this job, so I'm not trying to tell them how to do their job. But real talk, You got 30 some people who work in this damn store. 30 some people. 30 plus, like I told you before. Why aren't you rationing out who does what? The least you could have did, if he can't close, then you should have him do, instead of 5 to closing or 2 to closing, maybe 2 to 8, 2 to 7:30, 2 to 7. Like, make it, you got to hash out, make a compromise. Compromise. Why aren't you doing that? And it's it's crazy. I just felt like I just don't. And he's a really decent guy. The guy is really nice. He works really hard, really really hard, and he's a nice guy. And I feel like we don't say anything. No one says anything to her about this because they don't want. It's not because we're scared of her. She's no one. She's no one to be feared. I'm sorry. She's no one to fear. No tea, no, just that's real tea. I'm sorry, it's real tea. No shade on her part, but she's no one to fear. All right. The problem is that we don't want to come off as a problem. Now put me in that situation now. I don't want to come off as a problem to her because I told her I have an open availability. That's right, but I really didn't think it would be till 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. That's too much. That's too much. That's way too much. Um, I feel it just it's too much. What is it? Damn, I lost my train of thought. Um, Damn, I lost my train of thought. But I'm just so tired. It's literally it's 1:25 right now, and I need to take a shower and I need to wash my pants because I have nothing to wear tomorrow. But I just feel like not I just okay. I'm back. I'm back. Um, it's not because we're scared of you, but I feel if anything, it's because we respect you. We respect you enough not to want to be a problem, and say and that's the reason why we don't say nothing. Because it took me literally till like. Well, for one, I told her earlier that I took a bus. Like this ain't a mystery. This ain't no new news. I told her that I ride a bus, and as why though, he's been there for a minute, so I'm pretty sure you knew he rides a bus. We don't say nothing because we respect you. We respect you enough because we don't want to be a problem. We don't want to be someone who you have to be like, oh God, like, come on. Like, we just don't want there to be an issue. And I don't want there to be an issue. I don't want no one thinking, this is my first week, I don't want there to be no issue. But, like, come on, let's be real. If you have 7 people, and this is the weekend, so she has a lot of people closing. If you have 7 people and 2 people have to leave, I don't think that's asking too much. Those 5 people, and here's my thing: me and him were the 2 people who are literally cleaning our asses off, where everyone else was on their phones, talking, stopping, moving, doing like, come on, like, and I know she saw this. Come on, let's be real. We're doing as much as we can for as long as we can. All right, it's not like we're going to a party. It's not like I'm, like, 'cause as soon as I get home, I'm going to fucking sleep. Well, I can't now, but I'll be, in my house. I'm not going to a party. We're not going to a movie theater. We'll stay for as long as we can. And I don't think that that's asking for too much. And then we leave. Not because we're more important. Not because we need special treatment. It's just because we need to get home. You may want to take us home the first time. You may want to take us home the second. You may take us home the second time, and maybe third time. But the fourth time's no. And here's me. All right, if you're closing with me, as soon as you're in the store, you're my problem. You're my responsibility. But outside that store, as soon as that gate goes down, you are not my problem. I don't know you. It's real tea, like real talk. Like, you're not my problem. But if I know firsthand that you have no way of getting home, as soon as that gate goes down, you're my problem. If I go home and your ass is still here, you're my problem. If something happens to you, it's my fault. I don't want to have to feel that way. And I shouldn't have to be eating this taxi, you know, on a daily basis. It's all I'm saying. But we have a meeting tomorrow, and I may bring that up. I'm really gonna bring it up. I think there should be better scheduling. You have 30 some people. It's not like you have 10 people in here like AirPods. AirPods we only had like what 10 people staffed. So we had to make it do what it do. But you got 30 people, then you need to use those 30 people to your advantage. All right, you need to make it so that half doesn't, like, you ration out who closes, who doesn't closes. And it is what it is. It is what it is. I knew what I was getting into, but there's a line. There's a line. But for questions, comment. What did you guys think? Like, do you think that I'm being fair? Do you think that I'm not being fair? What's your advice? Because I really like to hear it. But uh, thanks for listening. I just need to talk and hash it out. But I gotta do laundry, so